Hi, this is Hodor from DevilsDigest.com over here at Arizona State's Spring Media Day with running back Kalen Ballage and Kalen, senior season. How fast has this ASU career gone so far?
Pretty fast. I mean, when you're going through it, it doesn't seem like it's going that fast. But now that we're here, it came pretty quick.
And I know usually for senior players, there's always a sense of urgency anyway. But especially after the last 2 years, the way they've transpired, I mean, fair to say that urgency has kicked even to a higher level for you personally?
They always say you can't rush greatness. So urgency, I don't think that's the right word to use for the way I feel about it. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm taking it all in stride and just ready to work hard in the weight room and conditioning and on the field and just detailing the little things about myself as an individual to help the team.
There's always a fine line of looking at a season like last year and trying to learn as much as you can, but also putting in the rearview mirror. I mean, what's your process in cases like that? I mean, I'm not saying dwell after last season, but do you see yourself watching a lot of tape from 2016 to get ready for 2017, or do you just try to put the whole thing behind you?
Absolutely. I'm not really the type player that wants to just put the whole thing behind me, because I think it gives you an advantage because you get a chip on your shoulder, seeing what things that you did in the past that you didn't like as a team and as an individual player, So I think about those things, and I'm serious about this football stuff. I wake up sometimes at 2 in the morning after a football game, and even if we won, and I'm like, damn, I should have did something differently. So I definitely use that to put a chip on my shoulder.
Now, if there's one game I'm sure you did not wake up thinking I could do something differently, it was a Texas Tech game. So, honest question, how many times have you watched the highlights of that game?
I actually don't really watch it that much, and actually there was quite a bit that game that I was upset with about myself. I dropped the ball, and that made me extremely mad. I'm not necessarily the type of player to beat myself up, but I'm on that thin line because I'm just very competitive, and I'm never satisfied with myself and my performance, no matter if I scored 20 touchdowns. That's just how I am. So,
when you try to rebound from a season like last year, but you still have the same running back coach in John Simon, do you feel that helps the process that much more?
Absolutely. Coach Simon is a little bit younger. He's a little more hip and cool, and I think that it was great for them to keep him on this staff, not just for us running backs, but for everybody, because he really understands athletes, being one, playing in the NFL, and he understands us as football players, So I think that it was great to keep him on the staff, and I'm glad he came back.
And you got a couple of new faces running back, one already here on campus, and Eno Benjamin. I know you guys haven't practiced yet, but what do you see from Eno so far that you think you could be a contributor as a freshman?
He's a great athlete. I've only really seen film and watched him play at the high school level, and he has the potential to be a very, very good running back. So just for him, it's just about learning, the details of this game at a college level. It's a lot different. And also just the experience of playing and making smart decisions while you're on the football field.
Now, we talked about having the same running backs coach, but now you have a new offensive coordinator in Billy Napier. Again, I know spring practice hasn't started yet, but what kind of vibe are you getting about this offense under Napier being the same, different from what you've seen last couple of years?
Just very detailed. We're not going to have a million plays, but the plays that we do run, they're going to be run to perfection. And I think that's kind of what we need, not to fill our head with so many different things. We're going to run the football and run right at you, and I don't think there's going to be any gimmicks.
So you say no gimmicks, it means no more Sparky formation, or that's still?
I'm not sure. I have absolutely no idea. I know just about as much as you do right now. Coach Napier has been traveling and trying to move his family here and in and out recruiting, and it's been pretty hectic. So we kind of know all the same stuff at this point.
But as far as the Sparky formation, is that something that, I'm sure puts a little extra bounce in your step because you're so successful last year with?
Whatever it takes, honestly, and that's the truth. Whatever it takes for us to win football games, that's what I'll do.
And last question, what do you feel are going to be the overlying keys to success for this offense to really turn around 2017?
Just the details, the little details of everything, and that's something that starts now. That really does start now. It's something that we're going to have to take care of, and moving forward, because football is a game of inches, and it's the smallest things that can separate you from winning and losing. And we realized that a lot the last 2 years, And so I think moving forward, we're going to have to focus on that.
Okay, Kalen, thank you very much. If for Kalen Ballage, this is Hood Rubino reporting for DevilsDigest.com.